Hello, my Grue Rume Show. For the Grue Rume Show today, I got two awesome guests, and they're from this amazing film that everyone should go see called Keily Homecoming Dweeb. And I'm really looking forward to talking to these two guys about the film. They both play the leads. Callahan Teceno, who plays Lucas, and David Cop Kopriva, who plays James, and it's an amazing throwback to like the films of the teen comedies and dramas from the 90s. I mean, if you saw films like Mean Girls and She's All That, like it definitely has that kind of vibe to it. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume Show. And my interview with Callahan and David will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Rume, and as always, my Gruelings. Welcome to my nightmare. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for being my guests. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Happy to be here.
Thank you. So I guess before we talk about the film, the first thing I want to ask you guys is basically like what drew you both to want to act? Like when did your passion start to want to be involved with doing this?
Hmm.
David, you wanna go first?
I was gonna ask you if you wanted to. Whatever you want to do.
Should we play rock paper scissors? I can't see what you're doing, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't see what he's.
Uh, yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I just put paper up. You go.
yes. Yeah. What was the question? No.
What's the question?
I was always like a performative child, I would say. I honestly, it's very ingrained in my psyche. I have memories of people being like, "Oh," to my parents being like, "You got an actor," because I still am. David knows this. I'm like extremely hyper. I don't need caffeine. I'm ready to go. So, um, I've always been I was an overactive child at least. So, I think it kind of started there. Um, and then, yeah, when I was around middle school, I started doing plays and going out for stuff in where I'm from, Massachusetts. And then during high school, that kind of went away for a little bit, and then it kind of reignited when I went to university and undergrad and stuff like that. Specifically doing comedy and stuff like that. Improv was a really big thing for me. It's still to this day one of my favorite things to do. Um, and yeah, that was one of my earliest memories with improv was being on stage with a hometown improv team I had. We had a show, and I think we would do like 30-minute halves of each show. And I remember we were like only 5 minutes into the first 30-minute half, and I was like, I had this deep like gut feeling where I was like, I never want this to end. Like I was like, I want to be up here forever. And that's just crystallized in my mind to like remember that and be like, no, this is what you want to do. And
Mhm.
I'm sure David can feel similarly in this industry. There are times when you question what you're doing, and like you're covered in matcha, working, you're a barista and stuff. Like I was serving in the last 3 years at a restaurant. And you're just like, what am I doing with my life? But
Yeah, yeah.
ultimately, I without a doubt, no, I've found that I'm doing what I love. So yeah, that's kind of where it started.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a similar thing with Cal. I'm the baby of my family. I have three older siblings, so I was always putting on a performance as well.
Nice.
Like I feel like I was always the one that was trying to make the family laugh and like do some random something to be, I'm the baby of the family. I have to fulfill the role. But then when my sister was in theater, um, and just again, kind of being a little brother, I just wanted to do whatever my cool older siblings were doing. And I hopped in a show. Like my sister was doing these like community theater shows, and I hopped in, and I was always kind of like, I would play like the little kid role in the high school show when they needed a little kid. So I'd be like the fourth grader feeling like the man with all these high school kids, thinking I was so cool. And then yeah, I kind of stopped doing um, I didn't do as much acting stuff in high school. I actually went kind of more into music. Um, and then I got hurt uh, playing sports. I had like two knee
Oh,
surgeries going into senior year of
oh
high
wow.
school.
Whoa,
Um,
whoa, whoa. How have we not talked bro, I've had three
yeah.
knee surgeries.
Wait, really?
Wait, really? Wow.
Yes.
We're
How have we not
oh my
talked
God.
about
Wait, how have we not? Yeah, this is thank you, Gru. You're giving us some answers here. You're deepening our friendship. That's already a great one. Yeah, I had two knee surgeries going into senior year of high school, and that kind of stopped sports for me. So then I ended up kind of getting back into shows, and I'd say I took it. Uh, I lived in LA when I was kind of right during COVID. School was all online,
Mhm.
and when I was out there, I would say I dove back in and started taking it seriously from then. And then I was doing like student films and things like that. So it's a long way of answering your question is I was the baby of the family and got into it because of my sister. And she's the most amazing human ever.
Oh, nice. And David, like the next question's for you, like for people that don't know, like this film was actually a show first, and you starred in the show, and how how was it like being one of the leads for the television show leading into the movie?
It was crazy. I didn't really know what I was getting involved in when I auditioned at first. And then we had like a few rounds of auditions and ended up booking it and was really excited. It was my first time getting flown to LA for a gig, which was really
Oh,
cool. I felt, it was just a great feeling. It was pretty wild. I think we had like 6 shoot days or something. We did it super quickly. Um, and we all felt like there was something kind of special happening. Like,
mhm.
we all were getting along really well. I'd say like the dynamic on set was amazing. The creative team that was involved in both of them, it was the same, that was definitely a special team, and Cal got to experience that on the movie. But with the series, you could tell there was just a lot of people that kind of were doing this because they believed in Emily, who you talked to last week, and a lot
Yeah,
of people who just like believed in the vision of the whole thing. And I think we all kind of just came in hot, came in strong, and you can tell. I think like that's part of the reason why that series did really well was just
true.
because everyone really had a good time with each other. And so I feel in so many ways, I feel like I was really lucky because, that experience could have been so completely different and it ended
Oh
up being
yeah,
amazing. And yeah, we had such a great time, and I think that translated.
nice, nice. And Callahan, like, how did you find out about the film and get cast as one of the leads for it?
Okay, so funnily enough, around this time last summer, I saw the breakdowns for the series.
Oh, okay.
I didn't submit because I was so swamped with so much stuff, like personal stuff, life stuff. I was just like, I'm not auditioning. It was basically like the month of July. I was like, I took a break off auditioning, and that's when they filmed and shot this series. So, um, oddly enough, yeah, I remember I had auditions for James and for Lucas, and I didn't
Oh,
realize
wow.
that until we shot the movie. I went back and looked back, and I was like, wait, I had auditioned for this, but when it came when I got the audition for it, I looked up Emily and David. I don't even know if I've told you this. I looked up like David and Shannon just on like on IMDb on
Oh,
their actor profiles, and was able to see some clips from the series. And I was really like nervous before I even auditioned because they
Oh,
looked super talented. It looked like it was shot really well. Um, and yeah, just submitted a tape for it, and it yeah, like David said, got really lucky because obviously these things come and go, but it was one of those things where I was like, I really want that one, and then I got a call back for it, and I was like, all right, before anything happens, the callback is like a great achievement, so let's just relax. And I was like, all right, callback is just a win, and then like a week later, I found out I booked it. I was like, look, I was so happy, and uh, yeah, once I got cast, it was like that. It was like a week later we were filming too, which
wow.
is relatively standard. It depends. Like if it's union or non-union, but we went pretty fast, and I had a meeting with Emily like the week before, and then how we met everyone was at a dress. What was that, David? Like a costume fitting we did.
Yeah, it's like a fitting.
Yeah, and it was really nice because the six of us like that got on really well. And David, I've told him 100 times, he easily could have been like this douchebag who runs who did the series and been like, yo, this is my turf. He could have been James Deerfield and me.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
me and David clicked immediately, and I was like, this kid is so nice, and we like vibed immediately. And David's honestly been like one of my best friends since we filmed. Like, I'm so happy we got to work together, and same with all the rest of the cast. Like, we really vibed really well, which is something I was looking forward to for a while, to have a group of people to work on something as cool of a project like that. So that's kind of how I came. They welcomed all the newcomers with open arms.
That's
You know
awesome.
what, Cal? For all those nice words, I'm turning my camera on. What
Oh! Let's go. Oh, you got a way better backdrop than my like 500-year dorm room
Bro.
I got going on right here.
But Cal is thank also sorry, this was just so last second I was like, oh blah, blah, blah. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm turning my camera on. No, Cal's out here getting better as an actor in London.
Yeah.
So you get a pass for any background, and it still looks cool.
Bro, I'll be honest, we just finished week 1, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know if this is same what I was just mentioning, Rock. I was like, I don't know if this is what I'd be doing, you know?
How does this look? Get a little.
That's it, dude.
Yeah.
There you go. Set design. Put that on your resume.
I know, right?
Exactly. There you go. And, the next question is for you both. Like, I mean, you mentioned how strong it is, like how you both formed like this bond, and you're like great friends now. And you could definitely see that, like when you're watching the film, how you both have like a chemistry on set. And how did that form? Like, how did your like bond form and your friendship form while you were filming this?
I think like honestly, it started what Cal was saying right away. We kind of did just click right away. There wasn't really, I don't know. Cal's like a very magnetic human. Like we had a little cast dinner at the beginning of the whole thing, and it was fun to just see, like, everyone was so drawn to Cal as a human. And
What, bro? I don't know.
I'm serious. It was, and so I think like I'm the same way. Like I just love being around Cal, and for me, I felt that from the very beginning, right when we met, and it was, it's a unique way to get to know somebody when you're doing a like, whether it's like a stage show or a film, but especially when you're working on a film together, it's like we could have one shoot day, and by the end of it, probably be closer than, like, you spend 12 hours with somebody, and you're going through some like weirdly personal things together right away. So I feel like it kind of sets itself up, but then you get lucky when it's somebody that you actually are aligned with in a lot of ways. And I feel like Cal and I are very aligned.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, we're piggybacking off of him. When you hang out with your friends, you're probably doing like 3-4 hours at a time. When you're on a film set, it's 12 hours. And if you do that for long days, straight, you guys have gone through like war at that point with each other. Comparing shooting Keily Homecoming Dweeb to war. That's the title of this.
Yeah.
But I remember specifically our locker room scene. That was like the first or second day. I think it was it no, it was second day because arcade was first. But like David said, you could easily get kind of paired up with someone maybe you don't vibe with. But first day, seeing how much David cared about the work and like the craft of what we're doing, and trying to make this as enjoyable for the people watching, and also like caring about what we're doing, not doing anything like even throwing a football. We're like, let's make this believable and real, and not like take anyone out of it by not doing our work as actors. And David was like that on day one. Specifically, when we were doing the locker room scene, we both like got together in between takes and we're like going over our lines and all this stuff. It's a really physical scene too, so we were really like communicative on what we were doing there. And I'm someone who like I'll die for this stuff. Like I care so much about it, whether it's a short film or a full length feature. And to see that same tenacity from David, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a fun shoot. So it was a pretty, yeah, like you said, pretty immediate.
Yeah, we both care a lot.
Yeah.
I see that. I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what made it look so great on like screen or wherever you see it, either on streaming or on screen. Like that's I mean, you definitely like felt like the vibe that you both threw off for James and Lucas.
Thank you, Rocco.
It means a
Yeah,
lot.
definitely. And James and Lucas in the film are like these really close friends, and you could definitely see like the se sexual tension too. And Keely comes like of course I don't want to give away anything about it, but Keely comes in.
Rocco, spoiler alert.
The candy jar's gonna come for you, dude.
But, Keely comes in and it's sort of like a love triangle type deal. And like how was it filming like those scenes like with the with everything going on with the three of you?
Well, I always feel tension with Cal, so I mean, it was good. I think it was honestly, it was an interesting dynamic because Shannon and I had worked together before, and we already had a very I feel like we had established a really good relationship
Hmm.
from the first one, and like kind of understood how each other worked and like what each other needed for certain things. And then so that could get really messed up if the right person doesn't come in as the third. And
Exactly.
I thought Cal did a great job. And I don't know, I feel like just because we clicked so quickly, it came pretty easily, at least for me.
Yeah, 100%. Also, Shannon's the best too. Like I don't think Shannon's ever been like upset in her life. She's the most like upbeat and
Yeah, she's
singing
amazing.
all day, So she was great to work with. Um, but yeah, I mean, exactly what David said. Um, I mean, it's very rare, but every now and then you'll run into someone who you just don't vibe with, and I honestly hadn't experienced that until honestly around like this past year. People who I'm
Hmm.
just like, oh, I have to accept that, like, oh, maybe this person doesn't like me, or maybe I don't like them.
Yeah.
And honestly, it makes the relationships I have on set with people so much more because I really attach to them when I'm like, okay, this is special, like that we connect. And yeah, mentioning just the casting process, the people who had worked on the previous series, they welcomed all of us with open arms. So it was a very seamless transition.
Nice, nice. And you both, of course, also are like the jocks of the film, the studs of the film. And like you mentioned you both
Yeah.
played sports. So like what kind of sports did you play to I mean you both like I say you both played the jocks on screen, and you definitely see that you both know what you're doing when it comes to sports and that sports world. So what kind of sports did you play to lead up to this?
Cal, you want to go?
I'm backing James down at the key. I'm swishing.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up, I played a lot of basketball. That was like my favorite sport. Sport, I was probably I played a lot of lacrosse. I actually played up to like college level for that. Um, and yeah, a little bit of football, surfing. Um, but it was mainly, yeah, like basketball and lacrosse in when I could. I'm post 3 knee surgeries now, so I don't know how active David is, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good. Yeah.
I played basketball and volleyball. Those were my sports. Then tried surfing when I lived in LA, and I was terrible. I loved it. I loved it, but I was terrible.
It's hard, man. It's hard. It's not one of those sports where like after a day,
Anytime where I'm facing this way, but
yeah,
have to be
Uh-huh.
going that way, I'm terrible. Like
yeah.
skateboarding, like I had a longboarding phase with me and my boys when we were really little, and
All right.
I was so bad.
See, yeah, that's also that's what I grew up on is just like skating and surfing, snowboarding, a lot of board sports. But David, I'm so curious. What'd you have on your knees?
I had this thing called osteochondritis dissecans. It was like
Damn, that's a long word.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They call it OCD, and so they kept being like, "Oh, you have OCD," and I'm like a different kind of OCD.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like a bone issue. It wasn't like something happened. Like
Uh,
I didn't like cut and my knee gave out. It was kind of like a genetic thing.
yeah.
Were you ACL?
I had two meniscectomies and a meniscus repair, full meniscus repair. I tore my meniscus like four times. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the last one was bad. That last one I was full repair, so it was like 16-month recovery time. And that was only a few years ago too. So I'm still like,
Little did you know, Rocco, this is gonna get medical.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm learning all these different terms, and so yeah, like I did wrestling, and I
Oh
got
wow.
hurt too. So yeah, so I definitely know I had concussions and my elbow, and yeah, so I
Wrestling
definitely
is
know.
so impressive.
Yeah, like I actually did like the pro wrestling. Never made it to WWE, but that's the style that I was doing, like
Awesome.
acting mixed with wrestling.
It's incredible.
Yeah. And you two are yeah, John Cena, yeah. I wish I wrestled him, man. That would have been awesome.
Coming.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's tag
You
team.
can't see him. You can't see him. He's just gonna show up.
exactly. What do you both do to stay in such amazing shape? Like I mean, you definitely know that you two are in shape from watching the film and just watching like your posts on Instagram and stuff. So
Yeah.
what do you guys do to stay in shape?
David, you can take that question because I got,
Because I got nothing.
I got that. Yeah.
I I I just go to the gym. Like I work out, try to do like 5 days a week.
Hmm.
Sometimes maybe six if I'm feeling crazy. And there's this really psychotic ex-military guy that kicks my ass every day. And his name is Nick Bear. And he has like I just follow his program and it's unbelievable. It's like I you literally yeah, you can't even like walk half the time after it.
Oh
But
my God.
so I don't really like, I try to follow it as much as I can, but insanely intense. So I do that, and then the hardest part for me is the eating part, and I think that is the part that like whenever I see the most improvements, it's when I'm on top of my eating because I am lucky in the fact that I have like a crazy metabolism, but I need to eat like probably I need to eat like 4,000 calories a day if I want to like gain weight, and it's just insane.
Oh,
So I that's the part that's the hard part for me.
damn, that's lucky. But I just look at food and I gain weight.
Yeah, I know I hate complaining about it because it's like I feel like an asshole because it is a good problem to have, but when you're trying to like gain muscle and gain mass, it is a little bit difficult, but it's good.
Yeah.
I think as I'm getting older, I can tell that it's changing too. Like you can just
Okay.
feel your body naturally changing a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 100%. I also feel like everyone's bodies and experience, their physical experience is so subjective. Like what works for one person might not work for another. I had to take I mean, ever since I was like my sophomore year of high school, I was doing the same like weight room gym routine. And I had to take like a year off this past year.
Oh, okay.
And normally that would, especially when I had my knee injuries, that would freak me out because it was really good for my mental health to stay active and work out. But I was able to find other things that I feel like are just as, not as high impact, but just as, like hot yoga's one, swimming, and yeah, things that are working on your flexibility. I like to do a lot now.
Nice.
My girlfriend is core power. I'll
Yeah,
do that every once in a while. Kicks my
body,
ass.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Um,
I'm in there just about to faint. And it's all these like girly pops just like killing it. And I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't get that. I'll be in hot yoga class and I'm like, "You guys good?" And everyone's
yeah.
like, "Yeah,
And
this is
everyone's just like
yeah, 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 dude." They're just, and I'm like, "Coach, can I get a break?"
Yeah, right. Everyone's like doing it, and you feel like you're ready to like die, and
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Mind boggling.
I know, I know. I did a class one time at the gym, and it was like all girls in the class. I was like, I could probably do this, and I was like the first one to like
The
to
strongest
be
people.
sweating and winded, and they're all like, I'm like, I can't keep up with them.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Our body, we don't. They're built for bad. Dude, they give birth, dude.
Yeah. They're the most insane. Yes.
I gotta call them out for a month, dude.
And I know we're coming up on the time, but like, what do you guys love doing during your free time when you're not acting?
Ooh. Um, Cal, you want to go?
I got it all right in front of me right now. Yeah, I'm ready. Look at all these things. I got headphones. These are my mom's headphones. So I got music. I'm reading all three of these right now.
Hey, GQ,
Damn.
these are 7 things I can't live without.
Dude, and David's gonna go crazy. David, what do you think I'm about to show right now?
I know exactly what you're about to show. I'm gonna have a massive art piece from this man in my house one day.
I'm really into draw. I can plug it. I got a drawing Instagram. It's called
Oh, nice.
Stupid fucking sketches. No G, no G in the fucking. I'm not a good artist. Like they're bad. They're stupid as fuck. And you know, this is David's favorite right there.
Yo, that's really
I
nice.
love that so much.
This is
Yeah, that's really nice.
This one was titled
Protecting Dua Lipa from the hell of the world.
Dragons. But that's me, David. Why don't you go before I stop plugging my shit?
No, I'm gonna commission some crazy art piece from Cal one day. It's
You
gonna be great.
definitely should. Yeah.
My free time, I make music. I like to make music and play guitar, play piano. I DJ.
Nice.
Trying to think what else. I'll be active, but honestly, like most of my time is either something revolving acting or something revolving music, whether that be listening to music, learning about like musicians. I just think like musicians are the coolest people ever. I will
Definitely, yeah.
stand by that for the rest of my life. I think the most badass thing you can do in life is be a successful touring musician.
Plug your music, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I was just gonna ask if you have songs out. Yeah.
I have songs out that I'm not going to plug because they're from when I was in high school and I love them and a little bit of college, I guess. I love them and I'm very proud of them. They're definitely an era. Let's just put it that way. They were an era, and I think I have a couple like mixes out on SoundCloud. My DJ name is David Drew. There's my plug.
All right,
So
sweet.
I do a lot of like disco, house, funky,
Nice.
groovy kind of stuff, and so yeah, working on some things. I might put some stuff out soon, some original mixes and stuff like that. But yeah.
So if you two were gonna do a karaoke song together, what do you think you would sing?
I'm surprised we don't have this one locked down.
Yeah, The
This
girls were always like, karaoke, we got it. And we were like, you guys sing all day on set anyway. So it's like, what?
literally. Uh,
Um,
Hal, this is a good question.
what's like a James and Lucas duet?
There you go.
Yeah, like what?
What about us?
Yeah.
What about everything we've been through? Just
Is that
start
High School
singing some-
Musical?
Yeah, we could just
Yeah,
sing High School
that's our song.
Musical.
That's our song.
All right.
Which one is
Okay.
that?
What?
What song is that called? I don't know what that's called.
I don't know, but I'm Troy.
Okay. He's Troy. I'm Gabriella.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wear the T necklace.
Yes, thank you, bro.
Um, so yeah, maybe a little get your head in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe a little. What's the one in High School Musical 2? I think it's 2 where they're at the summer camp, or is that 3?
That was a banger. That I remember when that came out, and I ran.
And there's the one where they're like hitting all the pans.
Yeah,
You remember
dude.
that?
Yes.
I
Well,
don't remember how that goes, but that might be our song.
here's a red Rocco. I'll leave you on like this. Here's my red flag. I like hate karaoke. So
Oh, you do?
What?
yeah, yeah. Here it goes, dude. And everyone gets mad, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. I know. Dude. I love singing. I love my friends. I love hanging out with my friends. Couldn't be bothered to go to a karaoke night. But I realize I'm the flawed one. I'm not. I'm aware.
Yeah, you're the problem for sure. We could sing a little. What about a little songs about Jane? A little OG Maroon 5.
Ooh. Yeah.
Love Maroon 5.
Down, down.
Some Coldplay.
Coldplay's good.
Can we
Coldplay's
talk
good.
for 1 second about how
No?
crazy that is that just happened at the Coldplay concert?
Oh, I know. I know.
Dude, so they have us.
What would you have done, Cal? What would you have done?
I got you. I got you.
Because I know you've thought about this. Like,
I
how
have,
would
yeah.
you have played it off?
Well, first of all, they have us like they really encourage us. We're not allowed to have our phones at this university, and then they encourage us to delete social media for the
Oh, wow.
summer that we're here. And so I jumped onto this like today. Like I just found out about this phenomenon. But first of all, the guy's an idiot. Why you go to a 50,000 person concert? Second,
And then, yeah.
so much worse. If that happens, this is what I would have done. I would have been like, first of all, I'd never cheat on my wife, but I would have been like, and then it would have.
I saw the funniest video where they were doing like different options for what they could have done. One was like the Heimlich.
Yeah.
One was like, oh, like cracking her back, and then you go around the front and she cracks your back.
Or maybe she lost, like she was eating something, like a cookie, and he was like, I caught the cookie. I was around you,
But instead, it's the
Yeah. Nothing says guilt like this.
I know. Oh my God, that was
It is
crazy.
insane. And then, arguably, the craziest part of it to me is the employee that they had just promoted.
Oh, is that the story?
Who's next to them, like geeking out the whole time, just stays like smiling at the camera the whole time. She obviously clearly knows that what's going on.
Yeah.
He either like blackmailed them or something to get a sick promotion, and now she's just standing there complicit.
Damn.
Anyways,
No, that was absolutely crazy.
You gotta get them on the show, man.
also, yeah, get them on the show. Also, like, what do you like? Oh, sorry, babe. Like, you can't come to the Coldplay concert tonight. I have business that we're doing at the concert. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, I feel like that would be the thing that you bring your family to. If you're this company with a box, you're like, I'm bringing my kids and my wife to a Coldplay concert tonight.
Definitely.
Anyways,
I'm gonna ask you one more question before I go. I'm a big like horror and fan in Halloween season. So do you guys start from now to prepare for Halloween? Like what costumes you're gonna do, or
I know what I'm doing already this year.
Nice.
Really?
Halloween's my favorite holiday. We're locked in
Same,
like that.
same.
Yeah, I love it. I love fall so much. Obviously in LA, I don't experience it that much, which stinks. But yeah, I don't want to say what I am, but if you follow me on Instagram, just be aware that I'm gonna post on October 31st. Okay?
All right.
I had
Okay.
this. I got it like the idea last November, and I was like doing that next year.
I feel like I'm like literally the opposite, and I always am last second, unfortunately. I like Halloween a lot, but I always am like, oh, I'm gonna plan it. I usually pull something together that's decent.
I will say I'm the same way. It's just this year has been the first year. Like all same last year, it was
I
all.
write ideas down throughout the year, and then I like
Yeah.
forget the day
You're like,
even.
nah. You're like CEO who gets caught at a Coldplay concert. Will that be?
So many people are gonna do that.
I
Yeah,
know, I know.
Well, maybe it's too early,
yeah,
but yeah, there. I'm excited for Halloween. I enjoy it. It's fun in the city. Fall is the best, though. I
It
can't
is. It is.
wait.
I love it. I love fall.
Spooky season.
Definitely. So where could fans follow you both at?
David.
Uh, I am. It's just my name on Instagram at David Kopriva. Um, Kopriva, and I'm on TikTok as well. Actually, my username is Capri Sun,
Capri
uh,
Sun. Yeah, there you
but
go.
it's Koprisun. And yeah, that's I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok, but you can follow me there. And I think that's kind of all I have. Yeah, those are my main two.
Yeah, yeah. I've never had TikTok, just Instagram. I wield that never having TikTok as like a moral thing over people. Uh, put myself on a
You
higher
get it. You're
pedestal.
better than me. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's why you
My
wanted to go second, bro. Cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I fucking hate TikTok. No, just
Yeah,
my
like I actually think like actors should stay off TikTok, but you
yeah.
know,
It's really unhealthy for society. No, but Callahan Teceno on Instagram. You better follow that before October 31st because we going viral. Uh,
Okay,
I
okay.
was
So
gonna
your
say,
Halloween costume's going to be really good.
I'm gonna really overestimate myself here. It's not gonna be that great, but
I think it's gonna be unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think he has something really, really good planned.
3 months, we'll see.
Oh, uh-oh.
Well, guys, thank you so much for taking time and doing this. I really appreciate your time. I know you both are busy, so thank you.
Rocco, you the man.
You're the man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay,
You're the man.
stay, stay cool.
Yeah, thank
You
you. I really
too.
appreciate that, for real. This is awesome. It's good
Yeah,
to
this
see
is
you.
fun. It's always good to be able to talk about it, and I haven't been able to like talk to Cal like this in a little while. So you
Wait,
gave us a
wait?
little,
Go watch Keily Homecoming Dweeb. You can
yeah.
see it on Roku. You got to get the Candy Jar app on the Roku player if you have a
Mhm.
Roku TV, and then you can stream it. You can see it and see what the amazing creative team, how it's meant to be seen. So yeah.
I love the plug. That's awesome.
Yeah, Cal, you're better than me.
All right. Dude. All right. All right.
Everyone go see Callahan, see Star and Kaylee Homecoming Dweeb.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We had a really good time making it, and the movie actually has a special guest, Rocco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. I,
Dude.
I don't. I think I would remember being in the movie.
Yeah, it's weird. You watched it and you didn't even see yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. It must have been all those blows to the head from wrestling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. The concussions got
that's
up.
it.
Exactly.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, guys, thank you. It was very nice meeting you both. You both are so awesome. Like anytime you want to come back on, I would love it. Like you guys are awesome.
Oh,
I,
of
I,
course.
I would
Thank you.
love it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right.
All right,